My mic's on. Probably a bit of reverb there. I'll just, looks like I'm talking, I'm live. I'll give myself a thumbs up. There should be a delay. Yep, it's all looking good. Who have we got in chat? Have we got anyone in there? I'll give myself live stream. How's that going? I've got the background going. I'm working it through OBS. It's only a test only. I might just change it to my other account just to see what's going on. It's just a test. If anyone's out there, I'll just go to my how's everyone? If there's anyone watching, doing a test once I start getting this sorted out. I will be doing tutorials hopefully 3 times a week, maybe more eventually, and do some live streams and some things back again. I've had a bit of a break from YouTube. I've had to save up some money. I've had to do a lot of other different things as well. Just been mainly going on to other people's live streams, just staying connected. This will probably be taken down. It's only just a quick test. I'll just see if anyone's in here. YouTube. I mean, I didn't plan for this. I just thought I'd give it a bit of a look. Next time I'll do a test that I'm actually going to do one for real and see how it pans out. We'll just see how much lag there is. It appears to be going okay. I've got the volume on. I will turn the volume down. How's it? And oh, how you going, Tony? Good to see. How am I sounding there? Yes, it's always nice to see you, Tony. You're always very polite to everyone, you are. And that's what I like about you, mate. Crikey! How's the volume going? Have I got any reverb or any echo? What do you think? Yeah, if we can get this this StreamYard thing set up, and because I haven't had it fully, OBS is not ready yet. I've still got to wait for my 48 key, I think it is, for doing my OBS and do all the bells and whistles. At the moment, I just want to try and get it so I've got a background. I can do it streaming. I can do just a bit of a hangout and talk with anyone like yourself or someone else on a chat to see how it works. Sounds fine. Trevor R, thanks. Appreciate that. Yep. So it sounds okay. Give me a thumbs up if you think it's okay. Is there any echo? Because I have a bit of an echo in my headphones, but it's not bad. One, two, one, two, one, two. Because I've set up some more green screen, fixed that because the other one I messed around with that much and we got pretty tired. So I got 3 new green screens to fill up my whole back wall, and now I've used the OBS to fill up the excess, and it works quite fine. It was the best way I could do it because if I had it closer or further away, it would just mess me around with, because I only got a small unit. Oh, good, no echo. Yeah, and because I only got a small unit, you see, I've got like 4 rooms. Like I've got the main room, which is my studio, my bedroom, my kitchen, and laundry and bathroom. So they're sort of like the walls. The door is the front door going into the studio, and then it goes into the kitchen, and then behind me is the bedroom. And if I've got what I've done is overlap the green screen so I can still enter my bedroom, which is quite handy, where before I couldn't. I was trying to cut out the doorway and it just wasn't looking right. This way it's just got one crease and it's overlapping, and it's and I think I've sorted it out. It's look. What do you think of the background? Anyone else out there? Oh, that's fantastic. I'm very, very happy. I don't want to really mess around with the bells and whistles because they're not set up properly. But I can mess around with a couple that I think will work all right. I can use that. And what does that thing look like? And that's pretty instantaneous on my side. And it says, I'll be right back. And I added that butterfly because originally it just says, I'll be back soon. And I could add background, so I thought, oh, I can add the background. The other thing I can do is actually make that butterfly smaller. It's because it's transparent, you see, you can make it smaller and even make it sit on the words, which is quite clever. All sorts of things I can do with this. And this one's not ready yet. This one where I can put myself there with the background, and I can do that, but I can work out with Hangouts. Yeah. How much time have you got, Tony? Have you got 10 minutes to spare? Because if so, I can try to invite you. I'll send an email link out to you. What time do you have spare, buddy? I've even done a lot of work on my camera because I've got my overhead camera and my other camera all on one bar, so I don't have to mess around, because then if I want to take this out of the road so I can watch my movies, all I do is put the 2 bars straight up and it's out of the view of my screen. But to use it for YouTube, it doesn't affect me to have the cameras in front of me because I just look past it. But for movies, I just push it up and it's out of my road. Yeah, there's several butterflies I can use, but at the moment I just got that one sorted out there until I start sorting things out. So I've got overhead cams, and I'll just see what the overhead cam looks like. That's my interface. You've probably seen that before anyway. And then I can put in the overhead cam. I'll just see if I can achieve that. Probably won't mess around with that because I've got a heap of junk on my desk anyway. I don't want the world to see it. Because I cleaned off my other desk, put it on that. I'm exchanging stuff all the time just to mess around with. But, I'll go back to see, because I can do desktop sharing, and I can do multi-screen. But if I was to do that, I'd have to go to, once I've invited someone, I can put it on solo panel, put you on solo, and then it puts me in one spot and you in the other. I should take my hand away from my face. I've got to learn those things. Put it back onto media, and that's suitable to go on Claude's channel anyway tonight. He'll be going on a session tonight. Oh, how you going, RC? I didn't catch you there. I was gabbling along, trying to look at my OBS there, and I haven't got my glasses on. I should get them. My far lookers. Far lookers is Aussie for goggles, everything like that. That sort of jazz. Right, yeah. If you've got 10 minutes, I'll see if I can get you on. Yeah, if you haven't got RC, Tony, grab him. Golden Retro, his name's Tony. And RC, I believe his name's David, is it? Is that correct? Just because I always just refer to you as RC. Just put your name in if you want to. Otherwise, RC's good enough. And he's from UK as well, Tony, is he? He's a nice guy. We'll be doing a few movie reviews and stuff. Yeah, it was David. I thought so. Usually got a good memory for names. RC is a very nice bloke. So if you want to hook up, and please do, because you're both good people, and I only surround myself with good people. I mean, I've got some other friends in Adelaide and that, and RC knows, but unfortunately, some of the people that goes on some of the other shows are a little bit toxic, but I sort of just, play it with a pinch of salt. It's sad, they got good channels, but they can get some toxic people coming on their channel, and it's not fun. But I'll just choose when I watch it and when I don't, because the host is a good person, but some of the other people I just can't get along with. I just don't comment. There's always that little button, that button that says switch off and change channels. It's very easy. Then one can't be offended. Is that true? Now, if I go to do StreamYard, let's see what I can do. StreamYard. Right, StreamYard. The broadcasting link is this one. Right, if I copy that and then I'll go to YouTube, you know, go to home. I always spell things out, I don't know why. So there's me M video. Oh, it looks quite cool. And if I then put, I'll make sure I put the volume off, right, because I've got 2 pages, and if I just paste the link, that should get you there. Even if RC wants to come on, he's quite welcome. So see how it works that way. If not, I can take your address, your email address, and I can send you a link. Oh yeah, Gremlins is one of my favourites. Oh yeah, for the 80s, because what Tony and I want to do is the 80s, and it's like Private Benjamin, Beverly's Hill Cop, Stripes, Gremlins, the Karate Kids, those sort of things, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, it's Tony's show, but I'm just there to collaborate and assist him, that's all. My show is art, droning and vlogging and little movie making and prosthetic art to make my movies, where Tony, his is gaming and the movies, I'm just there to hopefully add a bit of flavour. Because I've got I'm a bit of a movie buff as well. Now, do I got to go into farmyards? Whoops. I don't know if I'm doing any of this right, but it doesn't matter. We will work around it. What have I done wrong? I don't know if it's the right link or not. I'm only toying with it. Up here it says here. Maybe it's not that right link. Maybe I'll delete that link maybe. No, it says here StreamYard. It's the only one I've got. Maybe it is the wrong one. Maybe I don't know. Because I've got it on the private at the moment. Maybe I've got to change that. Who knows what I've done? So I probably won't need to look down here. But am I looking in the camera right and everything like that? That's very important. Yeah, it looks good this way. See, I'm starting to what I've got to do is just piece all this stuff together and do the best job I can. Eventually, it will come natural with me. I've got the ability to do live streaming's pretty good. I've got that sort of stuff down pat. Now I've just got to be able to look at the camera, look at the people up in chat. I can the camera's right there, so it's right there, so it's great there. But now I've got to invite people to FarmYard, FarmYard, to StreamYard, see how I can go. All right, there's that. Public test. Description test. No, I don't want to schedule it. I think I'll go straight into it, see how it goes. Enter the broadcast studio. Here we go. I think we might be able to sort something out now. Right. Oh, surely I'm starting now. You are not part of the stream, but what if I go there? Can you hear me now? Yeah, try this one, guys. I think this is the link now. Paste. Check this out. I think this could be it. Because then I'll try and invite you in. Oh, how you going, guys? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Right, we've got you guys on, but not me. We'll sort it. We'll sort it out. We will sort it out. We will sort this out. Can you? You can't hear me? I can hear you guys. I'll type it in chat that I can hear you guys. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear and see. Now, right. That's okay. We'll sort something out. OBS FarmYard. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you put someone backstage, you can't get used to this is a great system. There you go. See, Tony's gone full screen now. Oh, Tony's full screen? There you've got two of us now. You kick through. He was a minute ago, yeah. I think Yeah, I'm just because I've got to invite myself as well. Can you hear me, Tony? Can you? Yeah, that's right. See, this is the first time. Can you hear me? No, unmute. Can you hear me? Right, so you can hear me, Manic Magic's there. Right, we're getting to there. Yeah, as soon as I try walk the... can you see me now? No, I see, because I'll sort it out. Yeah, but every time I click it, it mutes the mic. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Yeah, because every time I click start cam, it mutes, goes back and mutes the mic, and I'm back. I'm out. Go into settings. I might have to choose my camera. Right, Logitech. See, I think I've got to do it through OBS to pick my camera. So if I go to OBS and see how that works. There's me. Oh, we worked something out. Is that working? But I'd really like to have the three of us in equal boxes. We can do that because there's even a third. There's even other ones that no, I'm not allowed to say. Well, we've got them sort of. We've done some shonky stuff. Who's got their YouTube? So there's 7 watching. 7 people are out there now. Now if I go to, so I can check out chat. Now we've got 8 people watching. How you going, guys? There's 3 of us on there. We're sorting it out. We're mumbling through it. If that's the word, that's probably not quite the word. How you going, Beauty Bubble? Yeah, once I get this stuff sorted out, I'll be able to go go live a lot more often. Yeah. Oh, well, a lot of people have had that problem. And they're really, I don't know if the term is con, but they haven't really ironed that problem out yet. We know the people that actually run this. We've had them on our live streams and talk to us. And Gage is his name. Is one, right? And there's a sort of thing. Well, they've only done it since last October, and they've got to this stage now. There's going to be a few more updates in July and August. And then October, there's going to be some big things happening. They say this version's still going to stay free, but there's a lot of other issues that they really couldn't talk about because Yes, different things. But when you do it through OBS, you can have all your stuff anyway. You don't need all those other things that Zoom has. Yeah, yep. Yeah. See, this is my... Can you see this? And you can see that on... See, this is what I mean. I've got to switch over to all sorts of... See, that animated butterfly, I've got several of them. I can make that smaller and have it even sitting on the top of the letter while it's working, like it's flapping. And half the stuff has only been done. I've still got lots more to do, and I've got to get a stream deck for the OBS to get it all sorted. At the moment, I'm just using the keypad on my key, just for the basics. See, shortcuts. Yeah. Yeah, but I heard rumours the other day that you've got to pay $25, but then the rumour was debunked after 2 days. So all we've got to do is wait and see and find out. Yeah. Claude did his for 11.5 the other day. The drone effects, Claude drone effects. Yeah. I go on his live streams a lot and go out, hang out on his panel. And sometimes I'm on there for the whole time. Sometimes he ducks out and goes to the vet and stuff like that, or the grooming because his dogs is number one. He's got to look after his dogs, and he loves his dogs. Yeah, so I stay in, and or Nature's Beauty stays in, or whoever that he can trust to run the show. I threaten him that I'm going to put my horse's head on, just so people freak out and not know who we are, why he's gone. But but I've got to keep him on his toes. One day I will be doing it. Oh, and with my art, I just test out some tunes. Yep. Well, at least we were able to get on there successful, and I'll mess around with it. Now, can you hear the tunes? These are free, copyright free tunes. So can you hear it? I just want to test to see what the volume's like. So does it out? Can you hear it? Right, well, I'll try turn it up. Right, volume now. Can you hear it now? Right, well. We'll get there. We'll get there, that's right. Yeah. All right, but you can't hear the music in the background. It was working the other day where I could actually add the music. And so I have the music in the background for it. I don't know what I did. Maybe I've got to have it louder. Let's see. We can only blow your eardrums out once. Yep. Both of us are gamers. I'm only on Sim at the moment, and I've got a Viking game that I play. I've got to add some more stuff on. I've got I've got farming sim. The number 17 or 19 it is. Yeah, the new one. I've got that, and I want to get a new I want to get an Egyptian game. They're a good Egyptian game. I'm into the building. Yeah, I like Sims. I like Sim. If you can't hear that, I'm going to turn it down because it's booming my eardrums out. All right, that's the disappointment. But we'll get there. We'll sort that out. Right. Yeah, he's downsized. Yeah, I know. He's got all the old ones. He's all the retro ones. Yeah. Can you see that, guys?
Yeah, there's some great games. There's a lot of good mods on PC. That's the advantage, and you get new releases as well.
And they've got to do this mod installed, and I thought they'd like to offer, you know, you text stuff you put onto your map and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've already bought the documentation. They're also bought on Steam, they're also bought the I can't put them on the computer, so we get I've got to obviously put on the cable to the computer. Then I've got to go up to the website and download the map, so I can send it back now. Got to go to the game, so
I used a joint pad and it took me a while to get that up.
What's nice, it's nice for me to look at the game. I know I'm not now, I'm sitting on my we've got the door heading off, you know, I think you take it as well. You can go the wrong time, you've got a lot of exposure.
I do PC games as well, yeah. My first computer was the VIC 20.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, my first computer was the VIC 20. Oh, I mean, I loved it. Yes. And then I had a Commodore 64, and then I went to Commodore 128D, which was the updated version, which was, yeah. Yeah, then I went to the Amiga. What's that?
Yeah, it's nice when you got it all there.
What many is that now?
I got 60, it's only DDR3, like the last memory, we use that DDR4 now. But I got 16 gigs in there, chips is 6-core AMD. That's a 970, that is. Yeah, it's quite small for a gig, like adding.
See, I think normally it could work that game, but I'm just wondering whether it'd be okay running that game and just reel up when I put it. I'm gonna have to see.
You'll be alright, I like you'll be alright, Tim. Like that Euro Trucker, on my old card it ran perfect on there.
I feel what my setup is. I've got same point set, same OP line 1.
Yeah.
3.5 gigahertz processor. I've only got 12 gigabyte RAM on it. Windows 10 and the default configured by graphics card.
I think it's 10, I think that rather important.
But it's the same thing, it's not well, because he's got 8, it's got like all like 6 games, he's got 8, the more got most got 8. You say, you won't know from the story will, but the work, because it's not enough memory, it won't, the game will work, but the wheel won't. It's got that ball push and down there. You know, when you double smooth, you know, when you drive the top, it's got, when you drive, when you do the wheel,
yeah. It's your frame take, that's what it is. Like, I'll tell you what I know, is when I used to have 8 gigs in memory, you know the game player,
yeah.
Have you heard that game? It's like the new one, it's like the Battle Royale game.
Oh yeah, I know what I mean.
It used to really struggle on 8 gigs, like when I landed at the beginning of the plane, like the buildings wouldn't even load in, so I put another 8 gigs, it's fine after that, but on driving games, 8 gigs is more than enough.
You know when you're doing that, and stuff like
yeah.
And then you've got to make sure the trucks do the same as what you're doing.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
If you're doing this, you don't do it, obviously, I don't need to stop, the truck's got to stop going.
Yeah,
so it'll be difficult to fix because it's only thing I've seen over after 2 weeks. You know, I'll get a lot more spots when I start doing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
driving up the truck.
Yeah, I've seen, you go on their forum, there's a guy on there, and he bought like a Scania front end of a truck, put it in his garden, and built it. It's amazing, like, that sits in the Scania truck, right, after it's a bit more security. Yeah, it's what they do is amazing. It's like,
Which was that Egyptian game you're referring to, Tony? Yes, yeah, I used to play that a lot too. It is. I can get there's going to be a version of that coming on stream. Yes, but it's coming soon, but they haven't said though. Yes, Pharaoh. It's Cleopatra Pharaohs or something. It's a good game. I like it. I'm the same age as you, Tony. I'm less than 1 year younger than you, so yeah. Yeah, I like tennis. I like bowls as well. 10 pin bowling. Yeah, I used to have Big Bass. Yeah, Big Bass fishing. That was a classic. Yes. Mm. You got a drone, haven't you, RC? Mm. I've only just seen your videos of the RCs though at the moment. Uh, RC Dave, do you know Gareth Turkey Throat? Yes, he's a really nice person from Ireland. And the other one, and Stevie, um, yes, Stevie VDD. Oh, I said that wrong. Yeah, they're very top blokes. Yeah. Pardon? Yeah, because there's some. It's good to find some good ones out there because there's some out there that are just so toxic where they just because I can't stand where they just way they some of them the way they talk. Yeah, I don't like the drama channels. I'll go on their channels because they're just honest good people. Exactly. I've like Thunder GT. Sometimes I watch his channel. Usually when you're on. If there others are on, sometimes it's. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. He's a good friend of mine, and some of the people that come on his channel can be so toxic, and he has a hard time trying to control it. Yeah. Oh, they're just not being respectful. Mm. Well, exactly. And the first time I went on there, what's his Ed? He blocked me, and yeah, the first time Ed did, and then Thunder got upset, so he actually took the wrench away from him. But within a couple of nights, he gave him the wrench back. He can be, but man, if he's going to do, how many other people is he going to be doing that to? Yes, I that's why I go on your channel all the time with the karaoke with Heidi and all them. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like going on your channel because it's sad with Thunder has so many problems. Yeah, have you got him? Have you got him linked? Have you, Tony? Good, good. Well, I check all his comments out. You see, that's how you get to know a person. It's what other people have obviously seen and what their comments are. And what I've noticed is a lot of people are coming back from when he was sick, and they've come back and says, "Oh, great, we've caught up with you again. I used to follow you a while ago." And if people are willing to come on a new channel and come and follow you after you've had a break, it means that they're worthwhile. Yeah.
Support, that's why you like something.
Yep. Yeah. 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 I'm lucky. I get lots of support. I get a lot of comments, and I always get at least 100 views within a day. And I get comments all the time, and people. And what I've created is anticipation. Is that the word? Where they're wanting to catch up when I do get my act together. Yes, yes. Yeah, the problems I had was I was only just coming from a stroke, and I was trying to sort out my computer, and my laptop wasn't working for me. I wasn't coping at all. I couldn't see it. I wasn't able to follow chat, and then I ended up thought, no, I'm going to bite the bullet and spend some money. I built my computer. Now I've got a 32 gig i7 1050 graphics, and I've got 2 terabyte of SSD card. So I just went to town and made sure I got the best of what I could get or afford. I'll give you advice for sure, Tony. My message is I'll give advice to those who deserve it, and I'll help. Like if you haven't caught out Daddy of 13, Dave, Daddy of 13, he has got a good channel. He's got 13 children, and he's into droning and that, and he's a really nice person, and I'm going to help him with his banner and his logo. And he says he couldn't believe that I would give him the time of day to offer to help him out. And I mean, you help out anyone that deserves it. He's a good person. Yep. Yeah, and in Claude's as well, and yep. Yeah, that's right. And they're all young people. Some of them are out of the house and got great grandchildren. Like, so he's got some older ones as well as some real young ones. One's 2.5. So, he's got one video I watched today, right? He says, "I love my children," and he walks out the back room, at the back of his house, and he walks around to the back of the house, and he's standing in front of a window, and he's got this sort of like half grin, but where he could almost put his head in his hands, and there's the window smashed. He says, no, I think it was something thrown at it, because it was a small smash, but shattered the whole lot. And it was a projectile of some sort. They must have thrown something. And he says, well, I might as well just laugh about it. And the way he looked, the poor bugger. And then the daughter typed in the comments and says, how many windows have you got left, Dad? The one that's left home. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, and you could see just the love that shines out of his face. Oh. He shuts himself in the room when he's on a live stream to come on the live stream. And they're all trying to get in. And I said, just let them in, let them in. And they're all coming in, crawling all over him. And some of them are banging on the window outside. It's just a circus. And yeah, he's loving it a bit. But it's just, his head's spinning around 100 mile an hour, trying to see what's going on, catching, you know. Yeah. Oh my God. It's funny. What's your computer obtain? Sorry, Tony. Yeah, go for it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So what? That's all above me. What's the need for what size have you got to have to require to have it cooled, water cooled, and that is it? Because mine's adequate for YouTubing and that, and doing a few games and whatnot. But I'm not in gaming in a big way in that way. Yeah, I'm only sitting at 1080, but I've got a 4K TV, but I just set it at 1080. Oh, okay, yeah. Right. See, a friend of mine sorted all my TV out because when it was all out of whack with the resolution and all the rest of it. And once I got it, he sorted out the graphics card for me. He sorted out the SSD card and sorted all that out. So, and he had to suit it with the TV's graphics and all that. Yeah. Well, yeah, well, that's why I've got 60 frames per second. Yep. Oh, okay, yep. Yep, yep. I'll just how you go. I'll just say something in the stream. Sorry, guys. How you going, Cowboy JoJo's Adventures? And Thomas, how you going, buddy? Good to see you there. We're just doing a test on the live stream. If you haven't got Thomas, David, connect to the. Thomas is one of the best supporters out there. He supports all the drone channels and the RC channels that surround. He's like I am. We support a lot of channels, Thomas and I do. And so does Rick Halver. And so, there's a lot of us in our community. Thomas is from Ireland. He's in the UK there too. All good people. We've got a good community that's based and that support each other. Yeah, we've got quite a few from America, quite a few from Canada, and the UK, Scotland, all over the place. And yeah, we connect daily. We do. Thomas and I would probably see each other daily. Yeah. Oh, not a problem, Thomas. No, I always shout out good people. I mean, YouTube overall, 99% of it's been a good experience. There's only a couple of bad eggs, and I sort them out. Because, like I tell people, there's this little button, and you can press it. And when you press that button, they're gone. And that's what you've got to tell yourself without getting upset. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's right. I see the biggest thing, Tony, with trolls, right? You don't try to give them airtime. You deal with them without even commenting. That's why if you get good moderators, they'll just deal with it. And if you can trust them, all of a sudden, no one even notices that the trolls come in. Or if when there's a lot of them come in, some of them just enjoy troll bashing. And you make a game of it, and they deals with them. It just deals with it. where I had one lad. I won't mention the name. It doesn't matter. He was young, and he was getting quite upset about it. And I said, "Don't get upset." I said, I've never had trolls before. I said, any trolls that I did have was one or two, which ended up not being trolls. They wanted to find out art techniques and that. So I turned them into, and they wanted to learn how to mix colours and stuff like that in the end. I said, so you turn them around. I mean, I've got some people that follow me that are like gangsters. They live in the South. They on their live stream, I just told them I can't follow their live stream because they just talk gangster crap, and that's not for me. But while they're in my stream, they are so courteous and they follow me, and that's all that matters. And they check in all the time. And he listened to me on my live stream. My first one was supposed to be in a test for 5 hours straight. And he said it was like listening to a podcast. He was very interesting. He was very happy to listen to my live stream. And he was always courteous, and that's all that mattered. That's right, but what my biggest problem was, I was missing my supporters and couldn't see the chat. And I was using tablet and things like that. And sometimes the tablet disappears the chat. Oh, it was a nightmare. I ended up giving up with that for a while and have a break. Well, now I can at least check out chat and at least give them their respect deserved. No, that's right. Yeah, you do. You deal with it. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. It's 8:30 here, Thomas. PM. Yeah, I'm always in the future. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Oh. Sometimes I'm up for 24 hours straight. And then I... The problem is Thomas can only see me at the moment, so I've got to mess around with some buttons to so he can see the three of us.
think that guy, the guy who chatted, he's had his whole before, like the guy who gets he's in Australia, and I'm going to get online on it, he's got 7, 8 bonds. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is quite expensive here. We're like double. We got to pay double the price to what say USA does. Oh, Drone Kings. You're referring to Drone Kings, are you? Darwin and Drone Kings? Is that who you're referring to? Mm.
Oh, is that like you've done an RC car like didn't they? You've got like a car I remember a guy, I remember I used to be on a forum, a guy come on and he for over a year and he needed a car, and he couldn't get the car anywhere, and originally spent like £2 grand on the car that were probably £20. But obviously paid over 2 years on it. I felt bad telling him that, but I had to tell him. I met a lot of good people through that, especially through that Euro truck. When you play online, they used to do like charity events on the weekend. Pay a couple of quid, like towards the charity, and you can win some server. And we had like 600 trucks in there. Like, if you check back on my video, on my channel, I've got quite a bit of Euro truck. But we've done one for Help the Heroes, and the million come out for 600 trucks, like, and everyone believes, no one told me. It was brilliant. It was 2 years ago.
That'd be a good idea. Good idea for you. Jojo, I believe he's from Australia. Cowboy Jojo's Adventures. Oh, that's right. Yep. He's on lots of streams. Are you going into coins, are you? Yeah, I used to collect coins too. The amount of stuff I've been into, it's crazy. It's not that I get bored. I just like new adventures. Yeah. I used to collect gold as well. Get quite a few different gold, just for the sake of it. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Mm. See, at the end of the day, it's your channel, and the thing is, your channel, your viewers will move with it, especially if they know that you mix it up. I mean, at the end of the day, they view you for your content. Kaleidoscope. I had to put that one on. I've got lots of different ones, right? I had to stop using some of the others because they were a little bit. They'd probably cause sieges. Yeah, some of them were worse than this one. This one's mild. The others were trippy, and I was scared that someone was going to get a seizure. Yes, that's right. And you know they're all made. You know what they are? They're made of my logo. That's all they are with different colours, and then they mesh into one another. So see how can you see Manic Magic at the on that logo? Yeah, that's my logo. Yeah, it's a green screen behind me. About $10 a 3 by 1.6. That's meters. So you're talking about 5 foot by 10 foot. Yeah. So about $10, $12 Australian. So you can. So it'd be. I don't know what it would cost for UK, but they're affordable. They're not that expensive. Yeah. No, it's chroma key cloth. Make sure you get the cloth. Don't get the shiny plastic material. Just get the chroma key cloth. You'll be happy with that. It's like the disposable cloth that they have in the hospitals for curtains. Because a lot of hospitals have them now, where because they can last for a while and then they can clean them, or they can get rid of them. They're not a big expense, especially if they've been diseased, or because they've had somewhere in where I've been where they've had to dispose of them because of a something that was diseased. Someone come in that was I just can't think of the words. Could spread it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Yeti mic, and I've got a Razer headset. I got this for $60 American. I got it at a good price because it was damaged package, and it'd been tested and everything was fine. And I got my Razer mic and my before I upgraded, I had the Snowball mic by Yeti, and I got them for $35 both together. I just get everything with a budget. Go back to
we genuinely like to capture communication.
It's a really good tool. It's funny too at times. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't really pick one because there's so many classics too. But I do like Color Purple. It's a good film. The Green Mile's a great film. You know, those sort of films are epic. I even like the classics like Little Women, which is very diverse to because I go even action movies as well. Like I've got a very broad variety in what I like. No, no. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a classic. Oh, okay. Thomas. After all this, Thomas has just said, "Do you realise that we can't hear the people you're talking to? Just you." Oh my God. We got to. Thank you for letting us know after half an hour of streaming. But that's great. We could sort something out here. Why is that? Right, yeah. Let's have a look. That's funny. We're all got to sort this out. Um, is that better, Thomas? Let's have a look. StreamYard. Yeah. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. It's funny. Yeah. I think I've got that set as private. You guys there still? What's happened? Oh, have I messed up?
What you were probably thinking about, they're like fall through probably a long piece one.
Yeah, not now.
But to be honest, Tate, like if you look on like Gumtree, you could get exactly the same spec as what I got second hand for like or that would be on that. It's not really a gear PC now. It was when it first came out, to be honest, but it ain't now. Can they hear us now, man?
No, I don't know why they can't hear.
I thought the other guy could hear us. I think he was saying hear us. He's not about my accent.
Okay. Yeah, we've got to sort this out, but that's all right. Now, does that show? Yeah. Yeah, well, it hasn't caught up. Yeah. But I can't see anyone else. My dog just got into shot. She's appeared. Yeah, she come through the curtain, the green screen. That was funny. Yeah, she's a border collie. So what have I done wrong? What can I improve? Would be a better way. Keep it. Okay. All right, maybe because I'm going for OBS. Yeah. 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. Main cam desktop audio testing. Can you hear anyone now? But that doesn't resolve the problem because they can't see you as well. That's right. Okay. See, I wasn't planning on. I was only messing around with it, and I did it private, and then I was going to go on to public, because you can do that. And I think that's where I confused myself and ended up going live and. I just messing around with it and just, but there's just a few little things that I'll sort out, and I just don't get frustrated. That's all. I even turn my words around instead of saying. I change it into a positive sentence. That's right. Now, where do I say that? Now, if I go into StreamYards, having issues? Question mark. I think it says having issues. Continuous Trevor. How can we help? Continuous Trevor. Continuous Trevor. Connecting. It says I'm connecting with them now. Type in something. It's perfect here. I've got perfect weather. YouTube viewers can't hear guests. Oh, once winter's over, for us, it goes straight into summer where I am. I've said YouTube viewers can't hear guests on StreamYards through OBS, only the host. Yep. There's a lot more I have to do. It's just I don't have the things programmed yet, the hotkeys. It's slow steps, baby steps. That's how I work it. Else it's just too overwhelming. Yeah. Oh, you'll always be learning.
it's literally just trying to. Do you know, I find that I miss what I've got back. What I used to do is when I built them, I used to build them. And then, I think my old trucks and stuff like that, it was when we did things on it, it was formatted to do things on it. You can actually do it. That's sort of what I find. It's like everything else about it. Building one, you have to kind of see the diet and it work out a lot cheaper than you do something like that. It's not put that money to it.
I got 32. Yeah, mine just rips through it. Are you all like this bill? Basically, that big bell, see that 64 cell on the chicken bell, and that's the root of the bell. Yeah, these two tubes are when it is the liquid, it's not when it's special liquid. But that's a really big bell. And then you just put a fan on the inside, fan on the outside, and Yeah, it's crazy. Nah, they didn't have any of that.
One day you'll get two, you get two probably when it comes up to three in a row. If you're running a 6 now, you're trying to get through it if you run those games today anyway. Because most games are still built for offers, so we're at least having level 4. We've got some small points already. My advice on the cheap receipt for you, an average change, like, if you've got the money, go Intel. Like, AMD will probably Intel not too long. The i7 is going to be 100 so fast.
Yeah.
Every time it happens now, you're going to grow it. Probably AMD, you need a lot of bolts in that. That's what we run for. Intel will not run one.
Testing, testing. Mm.
When you on the Steam account, it tells you how long it's taking. All I got games on there was like 500 hours on. That's one game.
Well, the guy said it was like a yard and streams, ducks like streams. That was his indication to it. And it was simple as that. He didn't put great thought into it. And that was Gage. He didn't have great thought in it. So am I back? Can you hear? Can you hear anyone out in the chat? Sorry, can the chat out there? Can they hear David and Tony? I don't think they can. I think I might just give it another test tomorrow. But just give a test every day until I get it right. Yeah, you can only just hear me. Okay, guys, I'll just wrap this up for YouTube benefit, and we'll give it another test tomorrow. And yeah, I might go onto Claude's channel because he's been using it for a week or so, and I'll get some advice from him. That's right, he's using the OBS for it. So he's doing it how I do it. But at least I was able to sort that part of it out. And we can, yeah. So just before you go, I'll do the outro. We'll just see if you can see that. Thanks, guys, for coming. Hope you enjoyed what you could see. Sorry about the technical issues with our guests, and yeah, you probably thought I was being a nutcase, but we'll do another test tomorrow and another test after that until we get it right. I'll go onto Claude's channel now that he's live, and we'll I'll get some advice from him. So thanks, Dave, and thanks, Tony. Yep. See ya. You like the outro, Dave? So, cheers for that. So now I go.